Just take a look at the beautiful colors. Trust me, there's a reason why I'm doing this. It will all be explained. Just take a look at that. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. All right. So, welcome to Be So Light. I am Priestess Makala, or Makila, if you want to say that. Some people like to pronounce it both ways. Also, Niana and Felicia. So, welcome. I am running a little bit later today, and because I had some things to do earlier, that wasn't going to allow me to just jump on at 11 because I was out and about at 11. So, we're on the 6th day. Now, we're getting ready to accelerate the energy because now we're in the energy of abundance. Okay. So after we complete this 10 days, we're going to go through. I haven't decided how many days we're going to do it for yet. What's a good manifestation? But I will let you know for sure tomorrow. We're going to do gratitude and bringing that energy in to manifest what you desire to manifest. Now, I first of all, let me give a shout out to In Natural Heaven 3754 and then Unleash Alchemy. I responded back to both of your your comments from yesterday's video. So please know that I left the email so that you can email me, but you have to put your what your sign in is that you use for when you're on YouTube. Okay, so make sure you put that on there for your email because both of you will have free sessions of Spiral Light with me. Okay, so and the reason why I'm offering that to you is because when I took down the other video, you were in the process of watching it and it went down. It went dark. It went dark. It did. What do? I did it. So, and then I put up a new one in its place. So, I just really wanted to bring that energy to you, offer it to you. It's not going to cost you anything. I'm not expecting you to pay me anything, but I'm expecting you to say yes. And then I really want you to think about what do you really want to release? What's been really heavy on you and you haven't been able to get rid of it? And that's what I want you to sit with, think with, what you want to get off your chest. So this is not going to be, I jump in, do a 30-minute thing on you, an hour thing. No, Spiral Light works like this. We can work it really quick and fast if we need to on an emergency basis. But more than likely, most of our treatments will run you anywhere from 3 to 9 days. And you're probably saying, why? Why so long? Because of the way we set it up. We set it up with the divine source. We set it up with the pyramid. That was the first thing that came in first before Spiral Light showed up, is working with the pyramid energy. So the pyramid comes in, we program that, we talk to you, we do our consultation with you, see how you are, what you need to kind of let go of. And then once we get that info, I set up a chart. I write down the colors I'm going to use, the frequencies I'm going to use. I give you the frequencies that you're going to start drinking in water that's going to be activated that helps your body to respond to the treatment. So, whatever we're going to be working on is what the frequency will be in the water. And then you're going to drink that water for the duration time of the treatment, unless I say, okay, I have to change your frequency now because this frequency has completed its energy with you. So now I have to bring in a new frequency. Okay, I'm all about colors, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Love what I do. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm offering this to you. If you would like to have it, if it feels aligned to you, please reach out. I put the information and everything in the message back to you. So go back into the video and go underneath and you'll see I responded to you. All right, lovelies. I really wanted to make that right because I told you I'm all about doing right things and intentions, but that energy I wanted to release it, okay, and bring something else in because we're manifesting, we're building. As we're building, we don't want little weird little things getting in the way as we're doing that. So it's better to release the energy and get rid of it than to have it hanging around that will not allow you to create a fluid manifestation of what you desire. Okay. So, with that being said, let's dive into today and what we're doing. And I want to send a shout out to Lightstar. Lightstar, she is here on YouTube. She's wonderful. She does a lot of light language and healing. She has wonderful art. She is the one that designed the beautiful card, dimensional magical card sets, and then the celestial card sets that goes with it. So she injured herself, and I just want to send some love and healing out towards her. She's been asking for people to just think good things for her to heal faster. So, and I already reached out and put a contact out for her and offered her also spiral light healing. Now, for me to do that, I listen to the scenario. I got to share this because I know a lot of you do this. You know how you're laying in bed and you're kind of clicking through your YouTube thing and you have someone that you follow, you like follow, and then you hear something that's happened, you're like, oh no. So as she's talking about it, I'm laying there and Kitty, where's Kitty? Right here, laying on top, just laying there. She's zonked out, she's sleeping. As soon as Lightstar finished talking about she experienced, and then went into the Lyran light language because I was waiting for that, and Kitty was sleeping. As soon as she started speaking it, Kitty went like that. She got up. She went towards the phone because I had it sitting up, and I go, "This Lightstar, look." She's like, and then she started. Was so cute. I said because I speak that my form towards to her, and she heard that, and she was like she was loving it. So I made sure to send a good comment back to Lightstar about that. So Lightstar, Kalina, um, Jamie, yeah, I think it's Jamie Payne. I want to make sure I say your name right. And Shakina Rose. Very good in that high frequency, sending that energy out. I love that. So those are the ones that really feel really divinely aligned with me. So, ladies, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. If you pop on here for this next one, to know that I'm going to be looking forward to hearing from you. More than likely, probably Sunday would be a good day to get both of you started if that fits you, if you feel aligned to. Now, just letting you know that. So let's jump in because now we're getting ready to. I don't know what's going on today. Today, okay. So last night, I'm sitting up and I'm doing my thing, and after I turned the lights out, I noticed how bright it was outside. I'm like, it's midnight. Why is it so freaking bright out? I know that parking lot light is not doing all that. So I look out and I said, oh, it's all that plasmic charge um, ions coming from the sun hitting the atmosphere is lighting things up. Lighting us up. Yes, it's going to imprint on everything. Okay, this is the part where I say, should I be nice? Not. Anyway, that light's going to come in and it's really going to brighten things up. So anything that is not divine, that is holding a very low frequency, that could be very hurtful to humanity and animals and the environment of Mother Earth is going bye bye. It just makes my feel so good when I say those things because I am speaking my truth. And I love that. Don't you? Don't you like when you can speak your truth? I love it. Why not? All right. What do? Okay, so today is Thursday and it's blue resonant monkey, which is the guided of abundance. Okay, so now we're going into this flip energy. Now, all day today, all I kept hearing, that's what we're into. All I kept hearing today was we're going to go into a spin. I said, oh, now this is me driving down the highway. Oh, okay, we're going to go into a spin. Said, no, not like the earth is spinning. Everyone is going to go into like a spin. And this spin is about acceleration of the inner cellular atoms and molecules, cells within us. Okay. So I'm driving because I'm going to go get, my water and stuff at water and salt, and I'm like driving. And I'm seeing this spinning, and then I see the two cells go like this. And I'm like, whoa. It said each person is going to have that. And the ones that are inorganic will not be able to handle that. They will. I was like, ooh. So I was like, wow, isn't that something? So they have to make a conscious alignment with themselves if they are going to move into a love energy or either like dissipate themselves out. Okay. So, however that's going to be, is we're going to go into the spin. And for each person, it's kind of going to be like, say, like you're just spinning this bottle. Okay. You're spinning it. Okay. When you're drinking your water, and let me dim it, it's easier to show it because if I show it to you, you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so when you're spinning your water, this is going to be us. You see how that's in there? That's going to be us. Okay, there. Do I need to demonstrate again? See that tornado in there? Yeah, that's us. All right. So we're going to have bouts of that spinning where you feel like you know how you get your blood done and then they put it in the centrifuge and they're going to spin the cells really fast because they're separating it out so they can do a CBC count. They want to do platelet count, see what the platelets are doing and how all the cells are moving. Okay. That's how they do that. That's what we're going to feel like. In that process, when that starts, each person is going to feel like kind of like I don't want to. It's not. You're not supposed to feel like. I don't want you to think you're feeling displaced. You're going to be feeling like a super recalibrated energy just took place. Now, here's the deal. You have to integrate with that. Okay, lovelies? That means when this happens to you, you're going to be really thirsty. You might feel like you have to lay down because you feel a little bit dizzy, kind of off centered, because all the cells are spinning and lighting up, recalibrating, moving the energy of those cells back into that higher divine blueprint, okay? Before all the chaotic stuff of interference came in and started messing with it, all right? The divine source blueprint, all right, of you. So, when I asked when was this really going to start, they said it's already starting in waves, but people are not understanding what's happening to them. Okay, so this is where you have to be careful when you're walking downstairs, when you're walking into certain places, even when you're driving, okay? But when you're walking physically and you're walking, please pay attention because when you have that, it literally can make you lose your balance and throw you off center, okay? And you want to make sure that you know you're paying attention just because it's not going to be like a big whirlwind comes and hits you. No, it's just going to start like it might start in the stomach, it might start in your back, it might start like around the shoulder, and then it just kind of does this and then it expands out and then it just kind of starts to spread down into the body and just keeps moving, okay? And it'll and then it'll expand and it'll stop. So just be aware of that. So, anything else? Divine. No, okay. So, that's the message for that part. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. This is what we're stepping into today. Remember that life is a great game. What's the score? Anybody keeping score? Okay. Where joy and humor are doors to transcendence. Okay. Function is illusion, action is play, power is magic. I channel with the purpose of playing, inspiring illusions, seal the process of magic. So, the divine magic of self is that connection. And when we talk about abundance, how are we asking for abundance? Abundance of what? Abundance of energy, abundance of love, abundance of crystals, abundance of food, abundance of um, clients, abundance of being paid, abundance of cats following you home, abundance. So this is ruled by Venus and ruled by the larynx. Okay. Now we're getting into the larynx. How many of you been doing it? Trying to get something out of your throat, clearing your throat. So this energy is going to be in that spot, clearing away the larynx. Scientists, this is scientists, musician, mathematics, excuse me, craftsmen, skilled, bartending, magic, jumping, movement, fun, singing, dance, music, actors, actresses, always shifting, intelligent initiators. They attract attention. They formulate information and transmit it. They operate from the emotional and psychic world. Abundance of energy. They establish a bridge between the evolutionary stage and scientific trend. Okay. So now I'm going to take a little bit and let's read Wisdom of the Shadow. There are several facets in the shadow of the monkey. One is the injured inner child. Has your has your inner child been injured by social or parental claims? This shadow asks you to look honestly at your sensibility and how you have developed defensive patterns and emotional reactions that protect you but that no longer serve you. Okay? So, where have you been injured? Where have you been feeling injury? Okay. Where have you felt um, the child within you was feeling injured? And when we talk about injured, it doesn't necessarily mean a physical injury. It means like, where did you feel the injury? Is it an emotional injury? Is it bullying? Is it something that happened to you where someone blamed you for something and it wasn't true? Is it something where you in the family are always picked out as the one that doesn't go along with the plan? You kind of ride your own wave and you don't fit in with the whole category. So, where is that inner child injury? It can even be a part of betrayal. It can either be a part of where you felt like your safetyness was moved out, like you weren't safe. Okay. Now, this is a touchy place, and this I'm not trying to trigger you or anything. Don't get triggered by the words I say. Okay. Take a breath, exhale it out. If you were in abusive relationships, where the person that you loved was hitting you, being abusive, that's that inner part of abuse. But also, if you were a child and you witness it happening to your mother, okay? If there was anything that happened to you when you were a child and you felt betrayed that nobody was there to protect you when your innocence was taken from you during a molestational act from the ones that you trust, whether it be a mother, a father, uncle, a brother, a neighbor, best friend of the family, those type of things. Okay, so those are those injuries. Those that is the place. What is still holding there? The amount of energy that we're moving through right now is inviting you to not hold that in your space anymore, to be able to heal that, to be able to go in there and to release that trauma, to release that energy so that you can move truly forward in a good way for yourself. Okay? So that's one thing you will need to look at how that responds to you. So that's the energy for this, what we're building up for. Tomorrow is going to be the new moon. And then we'll move into where now we're in the abundance part of it. Then it's going to go into the intelligence. The intelligence is like the universe, it represents the intelligence. And then from there, we go into the flow of the water. And then from the water, we go back into spirit. Okay. And then in with the vision. So, what is the spirit going to hold and bring forth in the vision? What is the vision that you're holding? Can you feel your vision? Can you see yourself in your vision? What does it feel like? This is what I want you to tap into. So let me share something with you. So I'm out and about doing my thing, and I say to myself, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get another 2-gallon water holder. Okay, jug thing, whatever. Because it's BPH free. So I said, let me go ahead and get another one. I like it. It's easier. I can handle it, rather than trying to carry the 3-gallon one that hurts me. So I went ahead and got it. After I got that, I went over to the crystal shop on Douglas. Crystal and Beads. I love that place. They just came back from Tucson. Yes, a lot of deliciousness is in that store. They brought some delicious things back from Tucson. And some cute things that I was looking at that was so cute. They have like the alien rainbow obsidian aliens with the tiger eyes. Oh my gosh. They look kind of really surreal. They were cute. So, beads and crystals off of Douglas Avenue. Make sure you go there and check them out if you're here in the California area. So yeah, that's an awesome, awesome place. So anyway, I go in there and I'm not sure what I'm really looking for. I'm just in there just being, bringing some light, being myself, talking to the crystals, loving the crystals, looking at all the good stuff, saying yay. And then I keep hearing, get a bowl, get a bowl. I'm like, well, which one? Get a bowl, get a bowl. I'm like, well, which one? Well, you don't have one of these. And I'm like, oh, okay, well. So I ended up getting a beautiful orthocera's bowl. Now, normally, those of you that know me, this will run you $18. Those of you that know me, you know that because I am a holistic massage therapist and I work with orthocera's, I use them when I do gua sha. Put the hot oil on the body and I use it and do it in a gua sha form, all the way through the body. You're doing your legs, your arms, your belly, your back, wherever there's stuck tissue, connective tissue, and stuck lymphatic. Gua sha is the way to go. It moves that stuff. And then when you do cupping, it helps to also move your lymphatic system. So I always have been very much so into orthoceresis because they are very ancient water beings. Okay, these are the old ancient forms of, I want to say, shrimps. Um, they're very, very ancient in their forms of what they are. So, and because they're super, super deep water beings, when this became fossilized, so we're looking at what, 6 to 7 million years old, maybe even older, because of the process that when it's in the water as deep as it is, they move in schools. So when whatever tragedy happened that caused everything to solidify and for this to become fossilized into a rock formation, you will see pieces. I'll get one just to show you because I don't have it sitting out here. I keep them I have them, the ones that I bring in, but this is what the orthoceras is. See that? I should say it's really a fossilized like squid being versus a shrimp being because you'll have the head right here and it crystallizes. Okay. And this, a lot of times when you get these stones, you'll see the crystal formation of the actual head of this little seawater creature. Okay. So because these beings are deep down in the water, their whole thing is removing deep emotional stuff. It can loosen up anything. It's a good cord cutter. It can cut your cords when you're done working on people, or if you're working on yourself. If you're in the bathtub or a shower and you know you got stuck stuff going on and you're doing your gua sha and oiling up or soaping up and you're doing it, this is a calcified, like limestone stone, like kind of like glass. Okay. The only thing is when it hits the floor, if it's on carpet, you're good. If it hits wood floor or concrete, it's gonna break like glass. Okay, it will break. If it breaks, pick it up, take it to the ocean or a river, give it back to the water, and say thank you. A lot of times, if you drop one after you finish doing work on someone, that's because it did what it needed to do. And it gathers up a lot of energy and it wants to go ahead and transform that, get rid of it, to transmute it. So this is the regular way you'll see it. Sometimes you'll see them in table formats, like big clusters on top of each other, frozen in time. Okay. So I went ahead and got the bowl because I don't have a bowl one, and I'm a huge Orthoceras user. So they're really good for amplifying energy. and working with other crystals to amplify healing into them. And then if you're making small little water vials with energy of helping someone release, this is a good bowl to mix your water in. Put like your flower things in it if you want to make some homeopathics or flower essence of your own. And then setting the intention and letting the bowl do its work because that's what it's really good for. That's what it does. So it's really nice. It's a really nice bowl. This is the back of it. See how this is a one whole being? Okay, and then you have some more here on the side. So yeah, I was happy with that. I said, okay, I'll get that. Yay. So orthocreas. Now, if you're going to amplify this, you put a quartz crystal in top of this, okay? And then pour your purified water in or spring water in to make that water essence. Okay, if you're going to use this for releasing heavy, deep emotional things, okay, it's really good for that. Like I said, if you don't have this and you have this, you're good to go. So, but take a look and see if that aligns with you and if it feels good. So, for tomorrow, I went ahead and I got a yellow and green candle, opening up the way, receiving abundance. And then I got another pink and green. I love working with this. This kicks butt, brings in such good love energy, nurturing energy, support energy. This thing hasn't burned in 7 days. It's like I'm almost done with it. So I had to buy another one to replace. But it's just boom, fast, replenishing. Love that. So I got that in place and I did some of that. And let's dive into cards of the day. So, like I said, what is the abundance, but also looking at what is kind of bothering you. Okay. So let me go back. Spirit just tapped on me and said, you didn't finish talking about what you were talking about in Krista. I'm like, oh, yes, I digress. Okay. So after I get the bowl, I wanted to get a sticker for my water bottle, the new one that I bought. Now I already have one that has the sticker that I got from there that had the 888 on it. Okay. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to get another 888. And then for a split second, I said, maybe I shouldn't get an 888. I think I'll get a 777. That's all I said. In my mind, that's all I thought. So I go up there and she's ringing me up. And I go, okay, ring me up. And then, oh, I got to get a sticker for my water bottle. I bought a new water bottle. She goes, oh, okay. So I'm digging through and I'm seeing all these other stickers, but I'm not seeing like an 888. But the only one that's in that whole batch is a 777. And I'm like, what? And I go, do you have any 888s? And she goes, oh, only what's in the box is what we have. I'm like, she goes, but we'll make some more. We'll make some more. Yeah, because I put it on my water bottle. And they both go, oh, that's a good idea. I go, yeah, I use it for my water bottle. She goes, that's a good idea. So I said, okay, well, fine. I'll take the 777. Okay, so I got an 888, so I'll take the 777. So I went ahead and bought the sticker, put it on my water bottle, and it just happens to be that water that has the 777 is the alkaline structured water with John Ellis water added to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this on here. It's kind of like this pretty color, like greenish blue, bluish color. So I said, I'll put that on there, and it's see through, so the numbers will go straight into the water. You know, water it takes a picture. It records everything. Thank you. Not picture. It records everything. So that's why I always teach people when you're working with water and you're doing cleanses or you're doing healing things with water, and say like you go to the store and you want to get a glass a water, bottled water, however you're getting it, it's better to take the ones from the back than the ones from the front because the front ones have been recording everybody. The front ones now, this is the water bottle. Oh, okay. That water is recording everybody. So if someone's coming through having a bad day, that water's picking it up and it's like, "Mm." So take the water from the back because the front one's already taking a hit for you. So let's take a look at the message of the day. Okay, we're going to start off with numbers. We're going to go into crystal. I'm not going to start off with numbers. Excuse me. I had it out of order. What's the question? Okay, card number 1. From the inner peace deck. What animal? Spirit. Hold on a second. I caught it. What animal? Now, this is good for if you physically see it or if you dream about it. Okay, and now the crystal. And then the numbers. And guided by light. All right, here we go. Pen and paper. Okay, there is strength in doing nothing. Wait, what have you been forcing and how can you let go of the outcome? What have you been forcing and how can you let go of the outcome? And this is a number 6. Okay, what have you been forcing and how can you let go of the outcome? What are you pushing on? So, one of the things I've learned when I work with my coaches and going through trying to develop, hi, lovely, and put things together. If you're constantly pushing, 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 going, um, moving a lot of energy, you're coming more from a male energy. Okay. And male energies are always going. Okay. Think about what do. Think about the meeting of the sperm and the egg. Okay, lovelies. What's happening there? What's going on there? Okay. The egg is minding its own business. The egg is all in its glories, just sitting there saying, hello, hello, I am here in all my glory. Yes. The sperms are all like, where is the egg? Where is it? I want to be the first one to get in. They're all over the place. Okay. They're all trying to beat each other out to hurry up and be the first one in. So if you look at the energy, if you're trying to force something, it means you keep trying to push it to give you the result that you want. And sometimes you're not going to get the result that you want because you keep pushing it. So you have to stand back and let go so it can flow. Okay. When you step back and you just allow and receive, you are stepping into the divine feminine energy. Okay. She just receives. She just allows and just receives and let it come to her. She doesn't want to work for it and move herself so hard to the point to where she's exhausted. She allows it to come to her. Kind of how the sticker showed up. I thought it really quick. 777. I should get a seven. But I sent now, and then that was the only one that was in the bowl, which was meant for me to have, just like that. So when we talk about manifestation, we're manifesting. You're already aligned with what you're getting, but if you keep pushing yourself and pushing the energy forward and working yourself, you're not allowing yourself to receive it. Sometimes you have to just sit back and say, okay, I already did my part. Bring it to me. I command it so. You have to be in that space. You are the goddess. You are that God force. You are that divine being. Things come when you command it into your space. When we talk about invoke or commanding something, it is all about saying, I already know it's here. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling connected with it? Okay. I already know it's here. Let me tell you something. This is gonna tip some of you your bandanas, your wigs, your hats, what have you. Might even get your Maybelline going. I don't know. So when it comes to when I would be praying for something, oh God, please, I just want to get this, blah blah blah, and and I'm diving into that and begging, 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 doing, and nothing yet. Try it again. Oh God, nothing yet. Then I do this. All right, I've had it. You listen to me. I need this right now. I need this here. I need help with this. And I need help now. Da 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 da. Oh wow. I think what happens, okay, I'm gonna get a little bit cosplay here. I think what happens is when you're asking the first time, first two or three times, they're looking at you like, oh, you don't need that, Betty. You're not feeling like you need it yet. Do you not see you already have it? Okay. Well, mm. They just kind of look at you like, "Mm, okay." But then when you have a temper tantrum and you finally just say, I need this now, and you already know, and you make that force, and your tone changes, and you're rooted in it, and you stomp that foot on the you like, I need this now. Boom. All of a sudden, everybody, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Somebody, she's putting in right now motion. We got to get up. We got to get going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, people. She's asking now. Things start moving. Now, I'm not saying you have to be like that aggressive all the time, but there's certain things when you need something to shift, it has to shift. It has to shift. Unless, and this is my lesson, it's a karmic debt that you're working on, and it hasn't yet shown all of the storyline yet, or why you're there. Okay. So we do have to check and see if something that we're trying to bring into our space, what is the timeline that we're aligning ourselves with, and what is it a karmic thing? Okay. So once again, there is strength in doing nothing. Wait, what have you been forcing, and how can you let go of the outcome? Okay. Card number one. Here we go with the number. Physical activity. Physical activity, 67. I got my activity today going up those stairs, 3 flights of stairs, gallon of waters, 4 gallons of water. That was enough. Okay. Then the crystals are going to be for fun, number 13. And this is dealing with orange calcite. I love orange calcite. Have you ever seen or felt orange calcite? There's no way that you could be like depressed or anything around orange calcite. Orange Orange calcite is just like so much fun. It is just fun. Look at the color of that. Yum. Now you take an orange calcite and set it next to a Herkimer diamond. You don't know who you are. It's like the ambiance of joy and feeling the frequency. Shama, shama. It just brings you into that place. Orange calcite. That's why they say it's fun. It's a joy, happy. Now, where does that hit you in the body? That's going to hit you right here in the solar plexus area. It's going to hit you right in solar and sacral. It's going to get a little something, something going, 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 like a feeling good. Because if you're stuck in that area and you're talking about, you're trying to manifest things, if you're not swaying these hips and doing your figure eights and moving that root chakra and that solar plexus and that sacral, getting that moving and shaking it out, you want to move it and then think about it, feel into it. What does it feel like? Breathe into it. Hold that image of it. Okay, it's all this connection energy. But orange calcite, if you're someone that needs a little something, something fun, 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 pick up some orange calcite and get a nice clear stone or like your quartz, or if you have Herkimer diamond, blend those two together. Yes, love it. All right, animal spirit is a nightingale spirit. This is pretty. Love is all around. Number 41. That's a 5 energy. Love is all around. I like listening to the nightingales. They're so cute. And then the last one, we have divine plan. Your soul has the master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction, which is so true. The only time when you get steered in the wrong direction is when you you try to bump up against the soul and say, "Oh no, I'm going to override you." The soul's going to look at you and say, "You're going to override me." Not. This is the plan. This is divine curriculum, and that's what we're doing. Now, I know you have some animosity or some kind of resistance towards this, but you're going to do this. It's a part of the curriculum. So you see what happens when the soul comes in and starts governing, saying, so why am I saying that to you? Because that's the hidden part of our manifestation. When we have that soul connection, sometimes what happens, we forget about having a conversation with the divine soul. The soul knows why it's here. It remembers why it came. It really does. But because of all the stuff that we gotta go through down here, and it takes us forever to get to where we gotta be. We start feeling like, what the heck? Okay? So, nightingale spirit, love is all around. Talk about some orange calcite. The physical activity. So we have a 5 and then another 5. So we got 2 5 energies that's pulling in change energy. But look at this. I want you to look at this picture again. What do you see? Look at that picture. What do you see? Do you see the 8? Do you see the flower of life? You see how he's sitting in the middle of it? Do you see how his body, the body part, is down in the 3rd dimension and how the head is in the upper dimension? Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay. This is what's happening to all of us. But when we start to do that spin thing, you're going to feel it. And most of you will feel it at nighttime. Now, thank you. This is important. If you go through a divine upgrade light encodement at nighttime, Please, when you sit up in the morning, just breathe besides trying to get up out of bed really quick and run across the floor. Okay? Because these energies are really going to be intense. And it's not intense to scare you or anything. Don't get it wrong. It's just because your body has to integrate them. And it's a beautiful thing once they get integrated into you. Then more of you, of your true essence of who you are and your divineness and your sovereignty comes forward. And then they're able to unlock another door of a gift of something that's sitting there for you to do. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, lovelies. I have given you info on that. I've shared with you why I got the bowl. I've shared with you about the water. I've shared with you how to pick out your water. I've shared with you the orthocreas. I've shared with you those of you that have made your comments yesterday on the video. I contacted you personally and typed in a message so that you can contact me if it feels divinely aligned. I've done my part today. I have been of service today. And I ask each and every one of you to say it with me. I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard. I am divinely loved. Be so light. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourself. Remember, we're building this energy up. We're building it. So tomorrow I'll have something really interesting planned for you. I'm not going to tell you yet. It's a surprise. Okay. So it's a surprise. All right. Much love to all of you. Get out there. Do your thing. Okay. Bye.